Hi, I'm Rachel, welcome to my channel, and today I thought I'd show you how to make a stuffed roasted butternut squash, Moroccan style. So this is, in here I've got adelki beans, mung beans and green pea lentils, which I've just had soaking for a little bit and rinsed all the dust off them. The flavour it with cumin, turmeric, ground cinnamon, crushed chillies, some fennel seeds. I've got some sun-dried tomato, garlic powder, some fresh garlic, red onion, and mushrooms, and of course we're going to have the inside of the butternut squash as well. And then I'm going to flavour it with a bit of orange. And then I wanted to put a nice crunchy topping on, so I've got some chia seeds, sunflower, pumpkin and sesame seeds. Thought I'd sprinkle those over the top and then bake it again so they come nice and crusty. Okay, this looks fun, let's get going. So to start with, I'm going to add just a tiny drop of the lovely oil that you get in sun-dried tomatoes. You don't need much oil for browning things nowadays, but there's so many flavourings in this oil, it's well worth doing. I'm going to put all my vegetables in just to fry them off. Right, so now I've got that where I want it all nice and soft, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cumin powder. This is a half tablespoon. And then I'm going to add just a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of fennel seeds, half a tablespoonful of turmeric, and a generous tablespoon of garlic powder. There's all the flavourings, yes. And give that a good mix in. Oh, black pepper. Let those warm up. Lovely. And then I've got 1 can of crushed tomatoes. Half a litre of water, to which I'm going to add a tablespoonful of vegan stock bouillon. Get all those wonderful Moroccan aromas coming around. I'm also going to add a peeling of the orange skin. Lovely. Orange oil is quite an intense flavour. Once upon a time I would have thrown the half orange in there and then not been able to eat it because the flavours would have been too much. And then I'm going to add my bean mixture. I'm going to bring that up to the boil and then I'm going to let that simmer for about an hour. So I roasted this butternut squash for an hour, as you can see, at 190 degrees C in my fan oven. I'm not going to be able to cut through that, that's too hard. Oh, delicious, look at that. Wonderful. I just scoop out the stringy bits. My fingernails aren't dirty, they've been stained by blueberries because I was making some blueberry vodka this morning for Christmas gifts. And then you simply just take out the cooked flesh. Leaving a fair bit in. I'm going to take the lid off here. I'm going to let this simmer away until most of that liquid has disappeared. So this has been popping away nicely for an hour now. Lovely and thick and unctuous that looks. So I've mixed some of the beans in with the butternut squash. And then just fill this back up. And put them in the baking dish. And sprinkle over some chia seeds. Pumpkin seeds. Sunflower. Sprinkling of sesame. And then bake those in an oven of 180 degrees for 20 minutes just to warm through and crisp the top up. Well, look at those lovelies. They've come out a treat and they're bubbling and popping away. They smell fantastic. Let's have a taste. I'm just going to take the smallest bit out because I want to save these for Christmas Day. I'm going to put them in the freezer. Oh, that's going to be hot. Oh, top's nice and crispy. Oh, man, that's hot. That's really tasty. Serve those with some stir-fried cabbage with some caramelised red onions through it, and that'll be a lovely, lovely, unctuous dinner. Oh yeah, very pleased with that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much, love you lots, bye!